Hey Annabelle, this is Mrs. Skoglund. Just wanted to give you a little bit of feedback on your summer assignment. So we're mostly going to talk about Chapter 8, Play, since that was the question that you starred, but I will kind of reference some other parts of your project throughout the video as well. So to start off, what I look for first in a body paragraph, which is what this format is a good topic sentence. And what we want that to do is answer the question that was provided concisely, and that way it kind of previews what's going to come in the rest of your paragraph. I thought that throughout your paragraphs, Annabelle, not just in this one, but in your other ones as well, you did a great job actually directly answering the question in the very first sentence. And that's exactly what we want, so that was great. Next, I actually look at the end of your paragraph for a concluding sentence. Kind of similarly, we want that to tie back to the question and kind of signal to the reader that, like, we're wrapping it up and the paragraph is over. Again, I think you had some really nice concluding sentences that definitely tied to the question. And, as a reader, I was like, okay, yes, this is the end, right? The only reason I didn't give you a 10 is sometimes these concluding sentences were just a little bit repetitive, and so I would encourage you just to make some slight revisions and maybe get to like the significance or the importance of the topic. That can be really powerful in your concluding sentence. So to say just a quick, blip on like why a playful mindset is so important today, I think that would have been a great end to the paragraph. All right, next I looked at your evidence. Thought you did a great job selecting evidence. So in this particular paragraph, I like that you have a quote on games and then a quote on humor. So that allowed you to develop and differentiate those pieces of evidence really well. You're also doing a great job of what we call embedding, or like how you integrate your evidence. So for example, this one says, Pink states that games have become a tool for blah, blah, blah. Notice even with the quotes, that reads super smoothly and flows together, and that's exactly right. So keep that up. That was really good. Next, I looked at your commentary. I think, Annabelle, you're definitely on the right track in that you're not just like literally summarizing the quote, but I do think you could do a little bit more than just these sentences that you have. So for example, in this one, it's talking about all of these things that humor can do. And then you kind of just say like, this helps you to understand humor. I do like that you tried to tie it back to the playful mindset, but it just seems kind of brief, especially with how much detail was in this quote. So I would encourage you, really good commentary here would maybe talk about the importance. So like, why is a lighthearted attitude important? Maybe you would give an example of humor. I don't know, but just maybe developing that a little bit more, and feel free to use more than just a sentence. All right, finally, I looked at your conventions and citations. So I just want to comment, Annabelle, that I can tell you are super solid on like capitalization, punctuation. You even used this little phrase with commas correctly, so that was great. The only thing I noticed that you want to watch out for are the use of personal pronouns like yourself, especially, or you. That's just really informal for what should be academic writing. So I would just even rephrase it as people have a playful mindset when they can express themselves or something. And that's going to really elevate the word choice in your writing. In-text citations, you were super close on, but we're not going to have this comma that's ending quotes. It's just going to go right into the citation. So I know that seems like a little thing, but let's just try to be consistent on that. And then lastly, I thought you did a great job on your R-directed activities, and especially I wanted to point out your visual or sketch notes. These were like amazing. I loved looking at how you broke this chapter down, so I just wanted to comment that you did a great job there. Anyway, just giving you a little bit of feedback.